They call it the Black Bell of Crowsmoor. It is not a church anymore, though the tower still rises against the rotting skyline like a bone through diseased skin. The bell no longer rings to call to prayer. It tolls by itself at midnight, echoing across the marshland, though no rope hangs in its chamber. And when it tolls, something comes. Travelers tell of the sound first. Not just a bell, but a cry layered inside it, like children weeping and metal tearing. Then the air grows wrong, cold without wind, heavy without rain, the silence of breath held by an entire world. Shadows stretch too far, bending against the angle of light, slithering like living things. Inside the chapel, where walls bleed mildew and the altar lies shattered, a staircase coils downward into earth. No map records how deep it goes. People who dared to descend speak of doors that should not exist. Wooden arches carved with thousands of nailed hands, narrow passages lined with blind stone figures pressed against the walls, their mouths sewn shut. Some claimed they heard whispers, not from behind the mouths, but from within their own bones. At the lowest level lies a pit. It is not dug in soil or carved from stone, but torn open, as if the ground was ripped by claws. Black water churns within it, reflecting not faces but skulls, empty eyes that rise and sink again like bubbles. And if you stare long enough, the water ripples, and something crawls out. Witnesses speak of forms stitched together from many bodies, arms sprouting from spines, jaws misplaced on torsos, ribs bending outward like wings. Their movements are jerks, like broken marionettes. They gather near the pit, waiting, as if summoned by the bell. They do not chase, not at first. They only turn their heads in unison, every twisted shape, to look at whoever dares to stand before them. No one stays long enough to see what happens when the bell tolls again. Some say the creatures scatter, as if retreating into the shadows. Others say the pit itself opens wider, swallowing the chamber whole, taking with it anyone foolish enough to be near. The villagers never speak of the Black Bell openly, but doors slam shut when it begins to toll. Windows are covered, candles blown out. On the marsh, if you stand in silence, you can hear footsteps crunching across waterlogged ground, though no one is there. Sometimes the sound stops directly behind you. Sometimes you feel the weight of breath at your ear. They say the bell hungers, not for worship, not for prayer, for notice. Every time someone listens, every time someone dares to look upon the chapel again, the bell tolls louder. The marsh remembers, the pit grows deeper, and the stitched ones crawl closer. If you ever hear it toll while you sleep, do not open your eyes, because they say once you see the stitched ones, they never forget your face. And one day, when the bell tolls again, it will toll only for you.